It's time for Fridays with AI, where we ask AI to rewrite Philly sports history. Every Friday, only on This Day in Philly Sports History.
That's right, it is Friday, and as we always do, we spend Fridays with AI, brought to you by Philly Goat. Go to phillygoat.com, use the promo code Jim Montgomery to take 10% off your order. I mentioned this yesterday, constantly coming out with new t-shirts and new ideas, and all of them are just as good as the previous one. So go check it out, scroll through the site, take some time, and then be sure to use the promo code Jim Montgomery, all one word, to take 10% off of your order. So this is our last Friday show before Christmas. We will not have an episode on Christmas, but we'll be back the day after Christmas. So one of the big things, especially for kids at this time, is making their Christmas list, their wish list for Santa. So I figured let's have some fun with this today, and I asked AI to come up with the ultimate Philadelphia sports wish list, and here's what AI came up with. Number one on the list was the Eagles. And the Eagles are wishing for a perfectly timed January offense. Fewer turnovers, a healthy offensive line, a motivated Jalen, and of course, as a stocking stuffer, a road win in the elements to get us back to the Super Bowl. For the Phillies, they're asking for a youth movement. Justin Crawford, Aiden Miller, and Andrew Painter, they're going to come as advertised. They're going to be the core, the Jimmy, the Ryan, the Chase, and the Cole of this team. And they also are asking to become equipped with anti-October slump genes already installed, kind of like the batteries included. Anti-October slump genes included. Sixers are asking for a healthy postseason. That's it. That's all we've ever wanted. That's all they've ever needed. That's the gift, a healthy postseason. For the Flyers, they're asking for a clear identity. Are they rebuilding? Are they contending? Are they ascending? Santa, please bring us some clarity on the Flyers and a stud center too. A stud center to go with Mishkov and all those guys. And then for Jalen Hurts, Jalen's asking for a late game eraser. It's a magic delete button that can get rid of fourth quarter mistakes. And then an iconic playoff drive for the ages this year as well. But mostly that late game eraser for Jalen Hurts. All right, Bryce Harper. Just one more October moment is what he's wishing for. He's all in on Philly. He's done it for us. But he just wants one more October moment. Santa, reward him. Maybe with a World Series MVP as well. It would be nice. Tyrese Maxey, the keys to the city. And you got the keys to the Sixers already. So now take the keys to the city. Become the next AI. It's your time to shine. That is what Tyrese Maxey is asking Santa for. Matvey Mishkov, we just mentioned him. He's asking for patience. Give him time to grow. Give him time to cook and become the next great Flyer. So he's just asking for some little bit of patience, like Axl Rose would say. And then the Athletics. The Athletics are asking for their name back in Philadelphia just one more time. And I think a good idea, and AI and I went back and forth on this a little bit. Be cool to have, and I know John Foley out there is smiling, a Philadelphia A's throwback weekend. Going to need the Phillies' help on this as well. But the Phillies wear the old blue uniforms that the Philadelphia Athletics did for just one weekend. And that way everybody remembers that, hey, the Athletics, before they move to Kansas City, to Oakland, to Las Vegas, to Sacramento, wherever they are now, they were Phillies' team. Randall Cunningham is asking for a DeLorean. He wants to go back to the future and play in today's NFL. And we've talked about this before. If he did, he would shatter NFL records. So Randall is asking for the DeLorean. The 2002 Eagles, the old school Nintendo reset button. And they can push it one time during the game. Do they push it after Joe Jurevicius? Do they push it during Rondé Barber's interception return? Somewhere else in the game. But they're just asking for one push of the reset button on the old school Nintendo. 93 Phillies are asking for one do-over. Let Mitch Williams throw that pitch to Joe Carter again and see how it plays out. Very similar to what the 2002 Eagles are asking for, but just one do-over. I bet if he makes that pitch at least 6 out of 10 times, he gets Joe Carter out. The 2019 Sixers are asking for gravity. They want to use it to make Kawhi Leonard's shot not go in. And the 88 Eagles are asking for a weather forecast. And if they can't get the weather forecast, at least a huge fan to blow the fog that came off of Lake Michigan that day back in 1988. And for Philly fans, all we're asking for is peace. Just one stress-free championship run. Even last year, we had a couple of games in that playoff run that were stressful. The season was stressful. Just one. And if you could, Santa, no second-round cardiac arrest. Philly Sports Talk gets in on the action here. I don't think they're asking for this. I'm asking for this, and AI is asking for this for them for fun. A little bit of perspective. Not every loss is devastating. Jalen Hurts doesn't have to be Tom Brady. Just be fair. A little bit of perspective will go a long way. And most importantly, for the city of Philadelphia, I think all of us are wishing for the same thing, and just one more parade. Doesn't matter who, doesn't matter what team, just one more parade. Because at the end of the day, we're not asking for things to be easy. We just ask that it's earned. We ask for the memories. We ask for the moments. We're asking for the grit, the hustle, and the heart. And just maybe a little bit less of the heartbreaks that are always wrapped in hope. That's all we ask for. Just a little bit of breathe, but most importantly, another parade. And again, selfishly, would love to have more than one, but I would love to get down to a Sixers parade. And I know it's Lucy with the football. But that is the Philadelphia Sports Wish List for this holiday season. Thank you to AI for helping me with this. Fridays with AI is brought to you, as always, by Philly Goat. Go to phillygoat.com. Use the promo code Jim Montgomery to take 10% off of your order. And Merry Christmas